Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. I'm going to be tracking my expenses pretty quickly in this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm tracking everything we charged on our credit card between the 21st, I believe, and the 27th. Let me just make sure. Yeah, because I track from Sunday to Saturday every week. That is a full week for me within my budgeting period. So when we stopped last week, we should have been at the 20th, and I don't want to go too fast or too slow with this. It looks like we didn't have much of anything going on. So when we last had a session, right, I think my last expense was the 20th for some coffee my husband had bought. That will come from our food fund, and that was $4.73. So on the 22nd, because the 21st was a no spend day, so let me just write it up here because I skipped some steps when I was filming this, when I was tracking off camera. No spend on the 21st. On the 22nd, interest hit of $219.04. Ouch. Big ouch. It's what it is. We're dealing with it, and I'm not saying it as if I don't care. I just know it is what it is, and we're working on getting this down. I promise you. On the 23rd, no, also on the 22nd, a credit reward redemption for 60 cents did post. I tell you, every time I see anything added to the credit rewards, I'm using it. I'm checking every single day. Then on the 23rd, there was a payment from our operating account that hit for $285. Then on the 23rd, another credit reward redemption for 7 cents, and that's it for the 23rd. On the 24th, a payment from our operating account of $28 posted. And then on the 24th, the one and only charge was from LegalZoom. They formed my business, my former business now, because I did dissolve it, and so to have all of the paperwork filed for the dissolution of that business, it cost me $198.95. So I paid that so I could get that over with, because we have to make some big changes. And that was it for the 24th for charges. Nothing on the 25th. I hope I'm not going too fast with, okay, nothing on the 25th. So the 25th was a no, oh, the 23rd was a no spend also. And the 22nd was a no spend, because all of these that I'm talking about, all of these transactions are payments or credit reward redemptions. So the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd was a no spend. The 24th was a spending day because we did spend $198.95 to dissolve the business. The 25th was a no spend day. And then the 26th was also a no spend day, because the only transaction on that date, on the 26th, was a credit reward redemption for a total of $2.98. So that's it, you guys. Nothing on the 27th either. No spend on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 days last week. No spending. I know this is short, and some people may not even like this. I don't know why you wouldn't like it. I don't know if it's because you could probably hear some of my children in the background, or I'm going through this quickly because we have not spent anything. I bought gas this week, but I use cash, so that's why you won't see like me filling up the gas tank. Whenever we go on the road itself, like if we're going out somewhere, we're spending cash to eat. So that's why there are no charges for food. Again, I haven't been eating that much. The baby just drinks milk and eats little food here and there. So there wasn't a big need to go back and forth to the grocery store. And if we did go to the grocery store, which we have, we would have used cash. That's pretty much how that goes. So we're not, I think we have to kill this idea that you have to spend money all of the time. and it has to be the card. I feel like it doesn't have to be. If you have cash saved up, or if you have your debit card that you can use, as long as there's money available, then, you know, use that. That's what I'm learning from this experience, because we've got to get this credit card down to zero very quickly. And we have other things going on in the background that I'm going to talk about, you know, in the coming weeks. We're eating, we're having fun, we're out on the road, but we're not using the credit card because we know we've got to be disciplined. And we have some pretty big bills coming up, because August is like literally a day away, and I don't want to start spending money on miscellaneous things, or, you know, fun entertainment things using the credit card when we know we have bills coming up. Especially like car insurance is more expensive now because we have an actual car and it's a newer car. Like, things are happening and we've got to use our card responsibly. So that's it for July. July's expenses over and done. Saturday the 27th was the last day of my July budgeting period. So I totaled up everything that we charged from between the 1st of July through the 24th, which is where we ended. We charged a total of $2,102.76, and all of the payments, which include my credit reward redemptions, up until the 23rd, because I didn't count the one on the 24th and the 26th, but that was $16.42 and 38 cents. So I think I didn't see the 285 that hit, because I closed this out a little bit early. I think that's what happened. But this is about where we ended. $16.42 and 38 cents is how much we paid, and $21.02 and 76 cents is how much was charged. Now, if you look at this, if you've been watching and following me every time I track expenses, in the beginning of the month, there were some, you know, like food charges. There was a gift. I bought a gift for a friend's daughter. Wellness is not really bad. Haya came out. There were some other things, like transportation was a big one. A couple of miscellaneous expenses. But most of these, the bigger expenses, were bills. Car insurance came out at the beginning of July for $7.53 and 70 cents to pay that, our insurance in full for that, what do you call that? That period, the billing period. Our electricity, our internet, our charitable donation. We had some regular transportation charges, another monthly bill. That's what came out. And then the biggest wham to your face was the interest. That was the largest. So we weren't spending willy-nilly, if that makes sense. We weren't just spending on random things that we could have used our cash for. So I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry it was quick. And I hope that you will give me a like on this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And remember, as always, to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. I thank you so much for being here. Talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.